So there are two people. They have the same problem. So they both head to Google. The first one types how to fix a leaky faucet. The second types emergency plumber near me, open now. Same trade, same city, same afternoon. But these are not the same customer. The first one is grabbing a wrench and a YouTube video and will probably never call you. The second is standing in a puddle of water with their wallet out, ready to hire somebody in the next 10 minutes to fix the leak. And if your website treats those searches the same way, well, you're quietly handing the good one straight to your competitor. That difference has a name. It's called search intent. And it's one of the most useful things you can understand about how customers actually find you. Hi there, I'm Adrian from Numero Uno, and today I'm breaking down the 4 types of searches your customers make, how to tell them apart, and the shift happening with AI right now that decides which of those searches are even worth chasing. So let's go. Okay, so let's start with the basics. And this is where most people go wrong before they write a single word. Every time somebody types something into Google, there's a reason behind it, a goal. They want something. And that reason is called search intent. That's the whole concept. It's just the why behind the search. And here's why you should care. Google's entire job is to figure out why and serve up the result that matches it. So if someone's searching to learn something and your page is trying to sell them, Google's going to look at your page and go, nope, wrong fit, and will bury you. Or even worse, it will rank you, but then that person will click, realizes you're not what they wanted, and they're going to bounce in about 2 seconds. So now you've got traffic that does absolutely nothing. I want you to think about your own behavior for a second. So when you Google, why is my car making a grinding noise? Are you ready to book a mechanic right then? Well, no. You want to know if you're about to die on the highway. Totally different headspace than when you search brake repair shop near me that's open now. Same person, same car, completely different intent. And those two searches need completely different pages to win them. There are 4 main types of intent, and I want to walk through each one with real examples for service business because that's essentially who I'm talking to here. So number 1 is informational intent, and this is someone who's trying to learn something. They've got a question and they want an answer. They're not ready to buy, not yet. These searches usually start with words like how, what, why, guide, tips, stuff like how often should I service my furnace? Or what does a bookkeeper actually do? Or why is my water bill so high this month? This is the biggest bucket by far. Most of what gets typed into Google is informational. And here's the trap that a lot of business owners fall into. They see all that search volume, so they write a ton of how-to content. The traffic comes in and then they're confused when nobody buys. Because the person who's searching, how do I unclog a drain myself, is specifically trying to not call a plumber. They want to fix it with a coat hanger and a YouTube video. Informational content still matters. It builds trust. It gets you in front of people early, but you have to be honest about what it is. It is the top of the funnel. It's a handshake. It's not a sale. And if your entire website is handshakes, you're going to wonder where all the sales went. Number 2 is navigational intent. And this one is actually quite simple because the person already knows where they want to go. They're just using Google to get there. They search your business name, Acme Plumbing Toronto, or Acme Plumbing Reviews, or Acme Plumbing phone number. They're not shopping around anymore. They already know about you. They want you specifically. Now, you might think there's nothing to do here. They've already found me. Well, you'd be wrong. You're actually going to be shocked of how many businesses lose people right at the finish line. Someone searches your name and the top result is your half-abandoned Facebook page or a directory listing with your old phone number, or worse, a competitor running ads on your brand name. If a warm lead searches for you and can't immediately find your website or your hours, or your Google business page, a way to contact you, you can absolutely still fumble it. So own your own name in the results. That's non-negotiable. I just actually talked to a potential client who didn't own their own name in the search results, a branded search. They still didn't show up. That's a big no-no. That has to be fixed. Number 3 is commercial intent. And this is where it starts getting good for you because now we're talking about money. Commercial intent is someone in research mode, but they're researching to buy. They've already decided that they need the thing. Now they're figuring out who to get it from. This is the comparison phase. This is where they're sizing up their options. Now, the telltale words here are things like best or top, reviews, versus, and compared to. Searches like best HVAC company Mississauga, or top rated family lawyer Toronto, or Carrier versus Lennox furnace. See that shift? They're not just asking how a furnace works anymore. They've moved past that. They're deciding who gets their business. These people are close. Their wallet is half out. And if you're not showing up for the commercial searches in your market, you are personally handing those customers to whoever is. This is prime real estate, and it's a spot most small businesses completely forget to build for. And number 4 is transactional intent, and this is the bottom of the funnel. This is where the person is ready to act, and they're ready to act right now. Emergency electrician near me. Book HVAC repair today. Get a free roofing quote. Plumber open now. These are people with a wallet in one hand and a phone in the other. They're not researching anymore. They want to take action and they want to do it immediately. And this is the highest value search there is. It's the closest thing to a sale. And the page they land on cannot be a 2,000 word blog post about the history of plumbing. It needs to make it stupidly easy to contact you. Phone number front and center, a quick form, your service area, heck, maybe a same-day service line. Get out of their way and let them convert. Okay, so now here's where it clicks. These 4 aren't 4 separate people. A lot of the time, it's the same person moving through stages. Watch this. Someone searches, why won't my AC turn on? That's informational. Then they poke around, realize that it's not a quick DIY fix. So now they search for best AC repair company near me. That's commercial. So they find a few options. They search Acme cooling reviews. Well, that's navigational. They like what they see, so they search Acme cooling book appointment. Transactional, it's done. That is the whole journey, start to finish. 4 searches, 4 different intents, 1 customer. And if you only show up for one of them, you're catching that person at a single moment and missing them at the other 3. And that's how you lose deals you never even knew you were in. Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. And this is the part that changes how you should think about everything I just said in 2026. You've probably noticed Google's AI overview by now. That AI written answer that sits atop the results above everything else. And for a lot of searches, it just answers a question right there. And the person never clicks a single website. And we've covered that 0-click problem on this channel before. But here's what almost nobody is connecting. AI overviews don't show up equally across all 4 intents, and it's actually not even close. AI overviews trigger on roughly 21.4% for informational, 4.3% for commercial, 2.1% for transactional, and 0.9% for navigational. Read that again. The AI is eating informational searches, the how-tos, the what is, the learn something stuff. That is exactly the content most small businesses were told to go and crank out. And it's the content most at risk of getting answered by a robot before anyone ever lands on your site. Meanwhile, the money searches, commercial and transactional, the best plumber near me, the book a quote today, those are barely touched, around 4 and 2%. And why? Well, because Google knows you can't actually hire a contractor or buy a furnace from an AI summary, at least not yet. You need a real business with a real phone number. So it mostly leaves those results alone and lets people click through to you. So think about what that actually means for your strategy. If you've been pouring all your energy into informational blog posts, you're fighting the AI for scraps. But the commercial and transactional searches, the ones that pay your bills, they're sitting right there, mostly protected from AI, and most of your competitors are ignoring them because they got the exact same just blog about everything advice that you did. And that's the opening. That's the whole opportunity in one sentence. All right, here's the practical part. How do you actually figure out the intent behind your own keywords and then match the right page to each one? And there are 3 steps. Step 1, list out the searches your customers actually make. Not what you think they search, what they really type or say. Pull from the questions that people ask you on the phone, the stuff that lands in your inbox, the things they write in your contact forms. Every real question is a search someone out there is making. Step 2, sort each one into a bucket. And there's a dead simple gut check for this. Just ask yourself, what does this person want to happen next? If they want to learn, it's informational. If they want to find you specifically, it's navigational. If they want to compare options, it's probably commercial. And if they want to take action right now, well, that's transactional. You'll nail it about 90% of the time just by asking that one question. And step 3, match the page to the intent. And this is the entire game here. Informational search gets a genuinely helpful blog post or an FAQ. Commercial search gets a comparison page, a why choose us, your reviews are front and center. Transactional gets a lean, fast page with your phone number or a quote form and nothing in the way. And navigational search just needs your own website to be the first, cleanest result when someone types your name. Okay, so let's bring it all home. 4 types of search intent. Informational, somebody learning. Navigational, somebody looking for you by name. Commercial, somebody comparing options before they buy. And transactional, somebody ready to act right now. 2 things I want you to walk away with here. 1, match the page to the intent or you'll keep ranking for stuff that's never going to convert. And 2, in the AI era, the informational searches are the ones getting swallowed by AI overviews, while the commercial and transactional searches, the ones that make you money, they're still wide open. So that's where your effort should go. Hey, if this was useful, please do me a favor and hit the like button and that subscribe button as well, because I put out practical, no fluff marketing for small business owners every week. And here's your exact next step. Knowing the intent is one thing. Actually writing content that turns those high intent buyer searches into phone calls is the next level up. And I made a whole video on writing buyer intent content that does exactly that. And it picks up right where this one leaves off. I'll link it right here. Go watch that one next.